is the Nick Mullen, Kevin Porticro, and Matthew Avon group coming at you. Today we are talking about William Harvey. William Harvey was a doctor, a physician, and a scientist in the scientific revolution. He was born in 1578 in Folkestone, England. He was born to a merchant father who was very rich. So, and from an early age, he was educated at the best schools. He went to King's College in London, and then eventually to Cambridge, and he worked with some of the best thinkers of the time. Some of his colleagues you might recognize, such as Thomas Paine, the philosopher, and Isaac Newton. He was actually, during his time, most well known for being a doctor for many of the royals, such as King James I and eventually Charles I. And then he also ended up being a doctor for King Ferdinand II, the leader of the Holy Roman Empire.
So William Harvey dealt a lot with the human anatomy, and one of the big discoveries that he made was the vein, how the blood circulation works, and during his time they thought it was just one flow, but he discovered that there's some type of, different type of vein, I guess arteries, but he didn't really know about arteries that create like a loop, and that blood just doesn't magically appear like what others thought. And this was a big discovery because through this he could measure, or he ended up measuring how much blood was in the human body through the measurement of all the ventricles. And then after that he made the discovery about fertilization through the egg. Not many people knew about how babies were made.
William Harvey, as you may have recently learned, was a famous English physician. He pretty much came up with the theory of how blood pumps through the body. Before him, no one had any idea. But because of him, we realized that it's from the heart. What he had to use was just a basic lens. People after him were able to use things such as a microscopic lens to verify his theories, but to him, during his time period, they were just theories. Now, of course, he couldn't test on humans at this time, so what he did was test on a wide variety of animals, such as snakes, eels, birds, and other assortments of creatures. And he used his results from the experiments and his other findings and published them in a book called De Motu Cordis, or as we know, On the Motion of the Heart and Blood. Now this book isn't used today, but it was used to modernize and understand the anatomy of the body and how everything worked. Because of him, we thank him.